my friends, what's going on, everyone? I'm back. I am back, and I'm wide awake. So I had another shower, and I'm back for a bit. So when I was playing this before, I made a bunch of mistakes. Upgrading the wrong things. So I upgraded the pistols, shouldn't have done that. I upgraded the shotgun, shouldn't have done that.
Come on. What are you doing
and
here?
Now I've gotten...
Did you see the beam that just struck Central Park?
Tyler.
I saw it.
And I got to a point
Surely a herald of
where I
things
just
to come.
couldn't go any further.
Not exactly sure what it was.
What I'm gonna
it can't
do,
be good.
I'm just gonna
A herald
start
of
it
things
again.
to come.
And,
What are you saying?
I'm just gonna start it again, and I'm gonna upgrade the health, and I'm gonna upgrade the necroplasmin, the special powers that I can use. Sorry about that. I'm going to unlock the special powers I can use. I'm not going to worry about upgrading the guns. And I'm not going to buy any... ammo. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to move my mic. Alright. Yeah, so I made a bunch of mistakes at the beginning. We won't make that mistake again. Alright. Hey, Canner, what's going on? What's going on? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Okay, let me make sure that live chat is on. Alright. Alright. Can I break this? No. Break this, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any ammo, because ammo's pretty easy to find. Unless it's like a boss battle, I'm not gonna worry about that. And now I learned how to do the undersweep. So it'll make it quite a bit easier to deal with those monsters. The chains are really good at the beginning of the game. The chains are good throughout the entire game in general. Turkey, 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 turkey boy. What's up, turkey boy? What's up, turkey boy? How are you feeling today? How are you doing, buddy? Don't want to forget this stuff. Turkey boy. Why are you bad? That's not good. What's the matter? What's the matter? What I think is cool, when I was born, my parents could have had a Super Nintendo in the house. I think that's cool. We didn't have any video games in the house when I was young. My first system was a My first system was the Sega Genesis. But it was at my grandma's house. It wasn't at my normal house. Okay. What was your guys' first system? Well, I hope you feel better soon, buddy. I hope you feel better soon. All right. There. Sandwich, low sugar. That's true. Watch only funny things for a while. That's not a bad idea. Have a hot bath. Have yourself a hot bath. Okay, let's see what I can power up. I have 90. I can't do anything yet. Ugh. I smell so fresh. I smell so fresh. Good stuff. I've had so many baths today. I'm surprised that I haven't got any complaints for the water bill. See you later, buddy. NES was your first? Oh, very cool. Very cool. I also played a lot of NES growing up. My aunt had one. Yeah, my aunt had an NES. She also had a Super Nintendo though. So we played both of them growing up. You know what game I really liked growing up? Dick Tracy. I really liked the Dick Tracy game when I was young. Good stuff. And that's what led me to Zelda? Oh, true. This episode is Streaming with Kai. My friends. Very nice to see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me so late. There we go. I wish there wasn't a delay on new TVs with retro consoles. True. I've never really noticed too much of it. But sometimes, yeah, I feel ya. There's this one jump. Hey, Raider! What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in so long. How are you feeling? I'm pretty sure that I could beat the Famicom version of Splatterhouse if the input was a little better. You're cold? What's the matter? Is it cold over there? Happy holidays? Oh. Oh, come on. Do you guys ever have space dreams? Do you guys ever have space dreams? Sometimes I have dreams where I'm just floating in space. I'm just floating. Not connected to anything. No spacesuit on. Just floating in space. It's pretty depressing. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay. This game's cool. So when I was in Toronto, I went into these Chinese stores, and I found the weirdest things. Like, I found these like mini TVs. They were so bizarre. They were like these tiny little TVs. They look like little retro TVs, and I thought, oh, cool. You know, this looks kind of neat. How do you like hook things up to it? You know, like what's going on? And then I look at the back of it, and it says, it's all in Chinese, but there's one part that's in English, and it says video file supported, right? So you need to put an SD card into it and then play it off of that. But the video files that were supported on this weird Chinese thing, fall right off. The things that were supported were like these formats that I've never once ever heard of. It would be like an MV7 video would be accepted, or like it would just be these ridiculous file names for these things. I really wish I would have filmed, but I was still really sick when I was there, so I was constantly like sneezing and wiping my nose and stuff. It just wasn't a good time for me to film. Chinese store. You can teach yourself to fly, that's true. Sucked in the bathroom. Suck job. What? What? That's terrible. That's terrible. Flip. Tucking. Do I have to go over here? This game is spooky. Okay, where are these people? Oh, there we go. Oh, goodness. Spooky. Oh, no! Oh, dang it. Oh, God. When I come back from Japan, I'm going to start dating again. I'm going to start dating again. Well, I'm still going to date up until Japan, but I'm not going to get into a relationship. When I come back from Japan, I will try and get back into a relationship. I miss being in a relationship. Oh, I still only have the shotgun, eh? I miss being in a relationship. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Whip Demon is what it's called. There's a new Backrooms game? That's cool. I'll pick it up. I still haven't beaten the first one. I've only gotten to the 4th level. But I'm not too sure how many levels there are in total. Dating's so expensive. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to be single for my whole life. I'm in my prime. I'm in my prime right now. And, I want to have kids. So, I want to get on that, you know? Okay, health up. Yeah, I want to get on that. There we go. It's the best of both worlds being trans. I feel ya. I feel ya. I wouldn't mind, like I'm bi, right? So I'm pretty open to whatever, but having kids is my, is my deal breaker. Now I don't mind, like adopting or doing a surrogacy or like stuff like that. Like if I was with a partner who couldn't produce kids, I wouldn't mind alternative routes, you know, but I do want to be a father. So that's kind of that's why I'm single now, you know. My last relationship didn't work out because I wanted to be a dad. Alright. Rather read my message. I also said anyways, forget it. Oh, France woman banned me after 3 months. I only said I love you. Well, you come on too strong with your love, Canner. You come on too strong. First of all, I've got some rules of thumb for you, buddy. Don't tell people on the internet that you've never met before that you're in love with them. That's a big tip. It's a big tip that will do you with some good things. You're not gonna fall in love with somebody over the internet, and if you do, it's not the correct type of love. It's more of like an infatuation, you know? Falling in love without actually knowing somebody, not a good idea. So don't come on too strong. Also, I know for a fact that you're always asking women to like marry you so you can get like a green card. You know? Quit it. Stop it. Follow those 2 things and I think you'll be alright. Nobody loves me except Tyler and you, Kai. Oh, I care about you, buddy. I care about you. But I find that your methods of acquiring women are hilarious because they would never work. And the thing is, if it did work, they're not the kind of women that you want to attract. It's called digital love. Digital love. I'm someone who believes big time, like, I believe that you can build real friendships over the internet, right? But not relationships. Not relationships. I mean, you can become friends and then decide to meet in person and then go from there, but just strictly online, I've never seen it work out, ever. Not a good idea. They will feel like they're being used and you beg for green cards. It's absolutely hilarious. The gall of this guy. Digital Love by Grace Hall. Whoop. There we go. Spooky stuff. G4 Tech TV? Absolutely. Absolutely. I liked Attack of the Show. I think that's what it was called. Yes, I watched G4. You know what my go-to was, though? I mean, I was a guy, I was young. It's gotta be Spike TV. We got Spike here in Canada as well. And, yeah, Spike TV, that was my stuff. Everything that a kid my age would want was on Spike TV. Loved it. Also, it had that trampoline basketball. I think it was called Slam Ball. That was super cool. That was super cool. God, that would be a lot of fun to do in real life. Man. Oh, I don't remember the names. I don't remember the names. I also had the I didn't have it, but my uncle had it. My uncle had cable like in the 90s, which was unheard of. You know, because we didn't have cable until, like, the 2010s. But my uncle had cable, and me and my sister would stay at my uncle's house maybe like once or twice a month. He'd babysit us when we were young. And he had cable, and he had, like, the Extreme Sports channel. That was really cool. Yeah, the Extreme Sports channel was really cool. They had this thing, I'll never forget it. It was a guy on a mountain bike, and there was like an obstacle course, and he was hopping like on his two different wheels. He was just hopping all over the obstacle course on it, and it was just insane. Just absolutely insane. The things that people can do on bikes are crazy. Okay. Okay. What the fudge? There. Okay, so how do I get over here? Damn it! I remember German 1 banned me 2, it was 1 month ago. I only said green card. It was the only thing I said. Listen, green card? No context or anything. You are hilarious, dude. You are hilarious. You're like a cartoon character. You give me green card? No. Oh, shoot. That is so funny. You got that green card, Riz. Listen, there's only one kind of woman that you're gonna attract asking for a green card. And it's not the kind of woman that you want. Trust me. Trust me. You ever see 90 Day Fiancé? It's the old women. When girls hear green card, they ban me for no reason. I would ban you too. If you were just some random guy coming into my chat asking for a green card. That's so funny. You're like the Indian and African men that you see in the comment sections of very obvious AI single women that want you to message them. And then you look at the comments and you'll see a whole bunch of people saying, I am so in love with your jugs. And it's just the least Riz you've ever heard in your life. It's like, you have very big titties. There's absolutely no filter or nuance. You need to go? Alright, buddy. Alright. You know what? Before you go, with all of the effort that you're putting into trying to find a woman that will accept you for green card reasons, why don't you just legally apply? Why don't you just legally apply for, like, to come down? Seems like a no-brainer. I don't know what a crumpet is. I don't know what a crumpet is. Okay. Okay. Have you guys ever eaten an eclair before? You guys like eclairs? I don't. You know what we have here? I think they have it in the States too. We call them beaver tails here. But I think they're called, what do they call them in America? It's just like deep fried dough with sugar all over it and like jelly or jam or ice cream. I think they call it like a funnel cake in the United States, maybe. Oh my. Alright. Good stuff. Go down. Funnel cakes are fried. Yeah. Funnel cake. We call them beaver tails here. They're really good. You put maple syrup all over them. Good lord. That's tasty. Here in Canada, when it gets really, really cold, it has to be, like, exceptionally cold. I think it has to be, like, more than, I think it has to be more than -10. But what you can do is you boil maple syrup, right? And then you pour it into the snow, and you take a popsicle stick and you roll it up, like you put it in a line in the snow, and then you roll it up on a popsicle stick, and then you get like this snow cone maple syrup treat. So good. I don't know what it's called. We've always just called it Canadian candy. But it's very good. What's up, Gretty? What is up? Bacon wrapped asparagus? I've never eaten asparagus before. Never eaten asparagus before. One of my favorite. Yes. Gretty, how's your Christmas, bud? How was your Christmas? Oh god. Oh lord, look how many there are. I'm good, haven't slept, thinking of my Chinese girlfriend. You have a Chinese girlfriend now? Okay. There we go. And yes, I was thinking of, that's cool, buddy. That's cool. You know, it's funny. I love Chinese accent. I know a lot of people find a Chinese accent super annoying. I really like Chinese accent. I think it's hilarious. Like I think it's hilarious in a good way. Like it makes me smile. Like when you get a Chinese lady straight out of like Xinjiang. What's it called? Uh yeah, hilarious. You see them a lot on like Facebook Lives, like selling crystals and stuff, or selling like designer bags that are like rip-offs, or like Nike shoes that are rip-offs, or like, you know, like I'm sure you guys have seen those commercials, or those live streams, but it's just hilarious. But I love that accent.
presence I felt. It's close. I don't know. It seems familiar.
Oh, this is a Violator fight. So easy. It's like the easiest boss fight ever. Oh! There we go. Violator's so cool. Oh! Oh god. There we go. Easy. Easy. Did I get any? Oh, I didn't really get anything. Okay. Oh god, I can break everything in here, can't I? Oh goodness, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm gonna finish this level, and then I do gotta get going. I gotta get some sleep. I don't want to go. I'm pretty awake, but I do gotta get some sleep. Do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Here we are. Well, Kai, how was your day? Well, it was a pretty good day. It was a pretty good day. I got to, I walked all the way into town, and I tried to go to the gym, but my card, wouldn't let me in because I guess I missed a payment or something. And there was no staff there, so I walked all the way into town for nothing, but it was alright, I guess. It was alright. I had to do some shopping in the area anyway, so What is this game? This is Spawn. Spawn Armageddon. Yeah. Spawn Armageddon, my man. Okay. I'm not finding anything. Okay. This game is very cool. Oh, this is the room that looks like the RPD station. Where are these jabronis? Where are these jabronis? Has that Titanic game come out yet? I know that there was a game coming out where you're supposed to be escaping the Titanic. Thought that was a fake AI video. Thought what was a fake AI video? Oh, the Titanic game? Well, I don't know. There's always indie games coming out. I don't know. I feel ya. Well, that's a shame. Well, you know what? They've made video games about dating Hitler. So, I'm fairly confident that there's probably some Titanic games. This game is Spawn Armageddon, buddy. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. I like Expedition 33. I heard that it's really good. There's a VR chatting experience that released years ago. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I want to go on a transatlantic sail, not sail. I want to go across the transatlantic. I thought that would be very cool. always thought that big boats were very cool. Just the idea of being on a giant boat. Like, for some reason, being on a boat and it floating is more impressive to me than a plane flying. Is Al Simmons Spawn? Yeah. I think that's his name. It's true. Big boats are very cool. Okay. 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 Where do I go? Nope. Okay. So where am I going wrong here? This way? Ah, here we go. Okay. I dreamt of 1800s French chateau, living there with a Chinese girlfriend. Would have loved that. Nice. That does sound nice. There we go. Ready to dreamy cinematic masterpieces over here. Absolutely. Got a good imagination. Okay. There we go. Alright, guys.
What are you
I'm gonna end it there. I really appreciate you guys. Tonight's been a lot of fun.
What's this?
I do gotta get some rest though before I go to work tomorrow. Let's see if I can power up. I hope I can power up here. Spawn an MK. Very cool. Very cool. Can I power up? 330. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, good stuff. Guys, thank you for watching. You guys mean a lot to me. I'll see you later on tonight. Have a really, really nice